So remember, every time I do these Tuesday things, they're about something that actually happened. So sometimes when we're putting our detective hat, looking at the grade book, we notice that the work's all done, no late assignments, but they're bombing their tests. And usually it's 1 or 2 subjects. It's not everything. They're bombing their tests. So what do we do for these guys? Usually these guys have the same executive function skills they're struggling, but they usually are also struggling with goal-directed persistence, which means this is even longer than attention, like knowing, okay, I have chapter 6 test to do. So all the steps you have to do along the way to get that chapter 6 content so you can have a test, they're missing that skill. The other one, metacognition, is one that I talked about, I think in one of these Facebook Lives, ability to self-assess, the ability to really self-understand. A lot of times these kids are like, oh, this is super easy, I don't have to do anything. I got it. This is super easy. I don't need to do anything. A lot of times they need to say like, oh yeah, I listened to the review. But remember, if we are struggling with memory and we're struggling with attention, I may have listened to the review, but maybe I only caught half of the review. So their self-assessment of what's happening is really off, which is again why I encourage everybody to bring their child in with them while they're looking at the gradebook. So what can we do for these guys? For these guys, we can again build each one of these executive skills. Whatever the outcome is going to be, if we increase the executive skills, their functioning is going to be a lot easier and they'll be able to manage this a lot better. We can also bring in the team. But for these guys, I also get a little concerned as to why they're having such a hard time, particularly in only 1 or 2 subjects, right? So I want to see if there's something with the way they're learning that's off. You definitely want to get some feedback from the teacher here. So this is actually what I call the best way to use our OT superpower, which is task analysis, and use that task analysis to break down what's happening at school via the gradebook. We're not looking for the gradebook to tell us if this is good or bad. We're looking towards the gradebook to say what's missing here, what's the piece we can provide. So I have the resource linked here, and it is a 1-page, actually I have it right here. It's a 1-page sheet with each of the skills here. And why is this good? Because once we start getting familiar with each of the skills, we'll start getting familiar with what our kids are really good at and which of these skills, I talked about maybe 4 or 5 of them, that are affecting the students when it comes to their schoolwork. And this way we can start navigating, okay, they're really good at this, but these are kind of suffering. And usually when you see them suffering in academics, you'll see them suffering in their home life. You'll see them suffering in their relationships. You'll see them lacking in their self-care area as well. So go ahead and grab this sheet and use it, share it with your teachers, and start looking at it with the eyes of providing solutions and support for your kiddos. I'm Nicole Santamaria. I will be here again next Tuesday. Any comments, questions, you can message me, leave them in the comments, and I will respond. All right, friends, have a great day.